7-115. Answer the following questions about polygons. If there is not enough information or the problem is impossible, explain why. A. What is the sum of the interior angles of a dodecagon? Alright, so we can do this a couple different ways. We can use the formula n minus 2 times 180 and divide it by n. And so we know a dodecagon is 12. So 12 minus 2 is 10 times 180 and then divided by 12. And so if we do our calculator, we get 10 times 180, which is 1800, divided by 12, which is 150. B. How many sides does a regular polygon have if its central angle measure is 35? Alright, so when I look at this problem, I don't know how many sides it has, but I know that this angle right here is 35, and that's the central angle. So I know that 35 degrees times how many of those angles, or how many of those central angles, is going to have to equal 360. So if you take 360 and divide it by 35, divided by 35, and equals 10.286. Well, in doing this problem, when we're talking about the sides, are we going to have, when we're looking for the number of the sides, it should be a whole number, right? And it's not. So I would say that this does not exist. It's impossible. Alright, so now we're doing C, and C says if the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 900 degrees. So we've got n minus 2 times 180. The sum of the interior angles is 900. How many sides does a polygon have? Okay, so then here we would divide by 180, divide by 180, and then we'd get n minus 2 equals this. So using the calculator, 900 divided by 180 is 5. Add 2 to both sides, so we get n is equal to 7. And you may not know this, but this is called a heptagon. Heptagon. Alrighty, D. If the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 15 degrees, what is the central angle? Alright, so there's several ways to going about and doing this, but I know that if the exterior angle here is 15, I know that this here is going to be 15. Or actually, it doesn't even matter. If I know that this is 15 degrees, I know 15 times how many sides there are is going to equal 360. So then if you take 360 and divide it by 15, you get 24. So this would be, we would call this a 24gon. Alright, what is the measure of the exterior angle of a polygon with 10 sides? So we're going to use this formula. So if we have 10 sides times x, that would be the angle, equals 360, and then x equals 36. So the measure of each of the exterior angles would be 36 degrees.